we were looking for representation online for people who looked like us, that was going through similar journeys with trying to become parents, homeowners, just getting out of college, like all of that fun stuff. And we unfortunately didn't see it. So we just decided to kind of fill the void and be the testers.
Also with fatherhood in general and Black fatherhood, I know that historically it's, they aren't involved, or, in a heterosexual, relationship, like a dad's not there. And so for us, it's just like fathers can be active too, give them everything that they dream of, or at least try to, breaking all of those stereotypes in everything that we do just bit by bit. I think it's always been our goal.
Quite the whirlwind.
We graduated in May of 2015, bought a house in June 2015, and we were pregnant by October.
Actually gotten pregnant on the very first attempt, made it all the way up to 20 weeks, and then unfortunately had a miscarriage. And I think it's important to note during that time, one thing we try to always be is just super transparent. It was a rough time.
It's really tough to talk about. It's really like a loss that you never really get over.
We both decided that we would go back into surrogacy, and we found this really amazing surrogate who was just everything we could have ever dreamt of, like in a surrogate. And she was just having the hardest time getting pregnant.
Yeah.
And at this point, we had already gotten halfway through with the other pregnancy, and then we were spending money and resources on this pregnancy. So we kind of figured it wasn't going to work, and but we just didn't have the heart to say no. So we just told her we'll try one more time, but we had already moved on to like another surrogate. And long story short, we ended up getting hey, I'm not pregnant. And we were like, okay, like, it's totally fine. We moved on to the next surrogate. We got I'm pregnant from her. And then the other surrogate calls us back and like, oh my God, guys, it was a false negative. Like, I'm actually pregnant.
Yeah.
And we were just like, oh crap.
Yeah. Instantly, everything was like ×2. Ashton did come first, and like Jari said, he was born premature, so he was actually only 3 pounds 11 ounces. So because we had just came from the miscarriage, of course we were terrified that something was going to go wrong. Then as soon as we get him home, we had him for 3 weeks, and then his sister was born. Aria, again, no idea that she was going to be born early. So it was just like, geez, do we have to have near heart attacks before everyone's born? But now it's just been like, looking back on it, like it was just perfect. We wanted to just show a bit of diversity in same-sex parenting.
Because I feel like there are so many people in our community who still to this day don't see the life that they would like to have being actually like a possibility. Like, we've done it, and we want to make sure that like everyone in our community knows, especially like the youth, that like, just because it may be hard right now doesn't mean it's going to always be that way. Like, and that you can have everything that you dream of. We kind of coined ourselves as like the CEOs of like dreams do come true. So,
yeah. No matter how many hurdles you have to go through to get to them, because we're the CEOs of, I'm sure we're the CEOs of hurdles to get to your dreams also.